The following is a fan-made reading of extra material from the web serial Pale. The reading is for 3.1 extra material interview notes and it contains spoilers for chapter 3.1. If you'd like to go to the original material, please go to palewebserial.wordpress.com. Note that since this is a reading of extra material, it is highly recommended to go to the original website, as the original post has extra material which is presented in graphic form. This will be a reading of the text in said extra material. If you'd like to donate to the author, please go to patreon.com/wildbow. Enjoy. 3.1 Spoilers, Interview Notes 2. Alpina, Mare. Capabilities. Tampers with dreams and nightmares. Harvests bits from immaterial things and places like echoes. Makes nightmares worse and makes them matter more in the big picture. Works for the universe, maintaining balances and undoing snarls. Can travel easily between places and realms. Teleports sometimes. Climbs on walls, ceilings. Means. Has access to the ruins where the beast was stored. Not very strong though. Would have to be an accomplice instead of a true culprit. Motive. Associates more with the Sable Judge, who was a peer of the Carmine Beast. Could he ask her and use his position if she lied? She said her schedule and way of working was really messed up by this. Opportunity. She says she was working. Note. Was watching us and visiting us in our rooms. Maricica. Autumn Fae. Dark. Capabilities. Mastered glamour, illusions that can become real. Incredible manipulator. Autumn Fae are very good at transformations. Dark Autumn Fae are good at animal changes, changing people into animals. Fae in her court apparently steal kids and sell them or take parts and traits from them. Means. Glamour is apparently bad at direct, blunt applications. Would be hard to use to kill. At the same time, if you believe it enough and don't disprove it, any illusion can become reality apparently. Could it be a big, "you're dying" illusion? Motive. Long-standing grudge. I see something like her, imperious and powerful, and I want to challenge it. Temporarily blinded the beast, weeks prior. Opportunity. Was in the cave. Guilherme. Summer Fae, light. Capabilities. Subtle, powerful glamour, illusions. John and Toadswallow described him as a romantic warrior, really strong, but not in a way that relates to real war and fighting. Summer Fae are said to be big on adventure, high drama. Means. Badass warrior? Isn't out of the question. Glamour thing mentioned in Maricica's entry applies. Motive. Beast wanted Guilherme to work for her. A tool. His court sounds like the sort to get excited about hunting big game. She dislikes me, I dislike her. To paraphrase. He called it boring, and boredom is like death to a fae? Opportunity. No real alibi, except a meeting with an unnamed stranger. Swore to this. Note: Fae are hard to draw, so I fudged this art and Marichika's. The Goblins. Toadswallow, Blunt Munch, Gashwad, and Cherry Pop. Capabilities. Capable of smelling trouble. Natural instinct for violence, grossness, depravity. Apparently pretty good at making vicious weapons and messed up tools. Toadswallow specializes in practitioner to goblin relationships, teaching goblin magic. Blunt Munch, muscle and theft, lots of goblin contacts. Gashwad, tainting things. Cherry, not good at much apparently. Means, not very strong, but goblins seem to group. Can't rule out a big heist for means. Motive. Goblins love trouble, and this whole thing has created a lot of it. Opportunity. They were out and about when the beast died. They seem to have one another as alibis, or have other alibis. They don't seem that crafty to be able to keep a secret like this. Miss. Lost of the stairwell web. Capabilities. Obscured, including from many practices. Has picked up a lot of esoteric knowledge, especially about the big picture, Solomon, practitioners, rules. Has a leadership role in Kenneth. Means. Not a fighter, but the locals listen to her. Motive. Hates the idea of practitioner involvement, which is the biggest immediate concern the Kenneth others seem to have. Hard to imagine she wouldn't anticipate that. Opportunity. No real alibi, but even then, she wouldn't really benefit from one. She'd be the mastermind, telling others what to do and when. Wouldn't matter where she was at the time of. Notes. Gave us some sketchy gifts. Evasive during questioning. Miss is gone now, possibly forever. This doesn't mean we should stop considering her. Bye, Miss. This has been a fan-made reading of extra material from the web serial Pale by J.C. McCrae. It is once again recommended to go to the original material at palewebserial.wordpress.com to see the additional graphic content that came with this chapter. If you'd like to support Wildbow, please go to patreon.com/wildbow. This chapter has been read by the Thai BM. If you'd like to help with this project, feel free to contact either me or Number Wangman on Reddit. Thank you, and I hope you've enjoyed.